Yukari, do you want to be friends yet? No? I'm gonna keep hoping. Morning. You're as punctual as always, Daikun. Junpei looked like the world was about to end. Really? Why? Yeah, really. Exam scores will be posted today, so that explains it. He said he's gonna beg for a higher score. Like, that's gonna work. Oh, by the way, you remember how Akihiko-senpai was talking about that girl, Fuka? I hear she's kinda weak, but that's just a rumor. Wonder what she's really like. Either way, having another Persona user can't be a bad thing. True enough, but we should definitely get, consent and permission for that sort of thing. Because if they don't wanna, they have every right to not wanna. I don't wanna force anybody into doing anything. Suddenly, lunch. Hey, the results are posted. You decide to go look at the exam results despite knowing full well that it would end poorly for you. Some might call you an absolute buffoon, and they would be correct. All right, well, hang on, let's see. Your score was a little above average. Well, that's good enough for me. There's no reason to be embarrassed. There you go. And that makes, you didn't make a complete ass of yourself. Charm increased. Your charm has changed from confident to smooth? Well, damn. Okay, you decide to go back to the classroom. Like I said I'd be perfectly happy if I'd break even. And I gone and done did. Not bad, me, not bad. All right, class, settle down. You can show your scores to one another later. Let's go over the test now. The first part was the kanji dictation section. How could any of you have got to this part wrong? It was a gimme. I swear, you make me embarrassed to be your teacher. Oof. All right, well, sheesh. The next portion was the short essay reaction to a passage about bullying in schools. That one was a gimme. As long as you wrote something down, I gave you credit for it. You could have complained about the bullying at GeckoCon, right? I'm kidding, of course. There's no bullying here. None whatsoever. I'm not getting into that. You feel tired, but you must persevere. You must stay awake. On to the next section. Many of you got this part wrong. Now pay attention. You were asked to write the correct conjunction in each case. The correct answer was and, but I gave partial credit for however. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. You gained a small amount of intelligence from doing so, despite your overwhelming desire to conk out, big time style. All right, well, class is ended for the ding-dong day. And then I checked my status, and I'm actually feeling good. All right, well, how about that? All right, then. Well, hello. Sup, Dai? You going to practice? As a matter of fact, I dare say that I'm... Hang on, gonna have to decline the offer. You're not going? Dude, you need to get motivated. Have you been eating right? He seems disappointed. Well, hang on just a ding-dong gosh darn second, okay? I'm gonna... I just want to do something first. Is this literally not a crime, okay? Sheesh. I just want to go over there and actually sell those treasure coins I've been picking up. I want to see if they're actually worth much. It's either A, they are worth a lot, and I got phenomenally lucky by being dumped in a room full of the dudes, which is totally possible. I'm looking towards the option of it being not as rare as it possibly could be, because I don't really have that great of a luck, you know? I feel like it's unlikely for something like that to happen so casually for me. So, I'm wagering that they're not going to be worth all that much. But at the same time, I mean, they're still rare enemies and whatnot, so you'd think, if they're not gonna give me a boatload of experience points, then come on. Okay, well, I'm in a good mood, so discount time! And some new things, I guess. All right, cool. All right, well, let's see here. What do you got? There's them treasure coins. Where you at? Oh, damn! All right, well, it's not a super gargantuan amount, but it's definitely a good chunk of change. That much is true. All right, I do believe that I do not need stuff like this. I think, perhaps. I don't actually know. And those are definitely the sandals that I took off. Okay. Now let's see here. Can I, brass knuckles. So, I guess I can use those too. Not gonna lie, kind of tempting. Fist fighting is definitely one of the darndest coolest ways of fighting fools. Of that much is very certain. All right, well, one thing I definitely feel confident about would be buying at least 2 of these. No. I would like my teammates to be slightly more evasive. Do not equip them. This would be so much easier if I could just, you know, equip all these things to everybody as I get them, but obviously that's not an option. Okay, and then I buy a bunch of these. Yes, and we're just gonna hold on to a small amount of hope that perhaps, just maybe, that wasn't a bad idea. I dare to dream, people. I dare to dream. All right, well, then let's just dash our way on all the way back over and maybe head over to that then there gosh darn kendo class that's so dang popular, you know? Luckily, I was able to run really fast. And the time for clubs is in fact not over yet. All right, so one thing's for absolute certain. I'm going to have to make sure to get to that barricade before, you know, the time is up. I got 2 in-game weeks, so that gives me a little bit of I was about to say leeway, but really I meant leeway. It gives me a little bit of leeway time to manage that. And yeah, I guess getting there specifically doesn't really mean much, but it feels like, oh, I'm strong enough to get to the point where the game won't let me keep going, you know? That would make me feel like I have a pretty good chance of being able to beat whatever the next big bad monster thingy is, you know? Anyway, to the place with the thing! The sticks are a-slappin'. You can feel your friendship growing stronger. And it may become stronger soon. Maybe. Who knows? Certainly not I. Alright, well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more than a little curious about just, this old rude dude. I mean, to an extent, I understand. You know, you find somebody in public in the middle of the night, drunk on the floor at a mall, you raise your voice, perhaps, but I feel like their exact terminology was a bit unnecessary. My grades were pretty good. I'm glad the exams were easy. Going to Tartarus really tires me out, so I can't focus on my studies like I used to. Well, luckily, you're already a very smart gal. Looks like my grades went up. I guess that makes sense since I've been spending all my time studying. Oh, by the way, she won't be back until later, so we won't be going to Tartarus today. Wasn't gonna go anyway. Now, you look like you've been run through the ringer. Yeah, my grades were, well, you know. Just leave me alone. Ha ha! Very well. I'm an average student, and I'm gonna say that's okay. Perhaps I could have aimed a little higher, but I didn't. Ha 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 ha! Alright, to the mall to see if there's an old man that I can talk to. Yo, you making fun of you making fun of my alcoholic internet friend? I'll mess you up something fierce, boy, howdy. Where are you at? Okay, that leads to the town map. Where are you at? Is it you? Whoa, what the what? Excuse me? My, you're handsome. He'd be perfect for the company image, but he's just a high school student. If I trained him, though, the man seems to be mumbling to himself. You seem to have caught his attention because of your charm. Is this game serious? Hello there, young man. How would you like to have your dreams come true? I have a golden opportunity for you. Tell me more. I'm only saying this to you, so don't tell anyone, okay? I can make you rich, guaranteed. All you need is 20,000 yen and your investment will multiply by 10. No, 100. And the best part is you don't have to do a thing. You'll become fabulously wealthy while you sleep. Am I about to be scammed by you, good sir? Just give me 20,000 yen and I'll take care of the rest. What do you say? I don't think I have that much. I think I spent it all. Yeah. What? You don't have that much? Then I'm afraid the deal's off then. Well, that's a pile of butts. Huh. All right. I feel like it's definitely an absolute scam, but that's freaking Tanaka. He has commodities, people. I'm willing to sacrifice. Look, I'm almost positive if I do it, I'm not gonna get that money back at any point. But if it leads to a possible social link, I want to see where that goes. That is of utmost importance to me. So I shall drink this stuff and get some more money later. And then we're definitely gonna try and make that happen. It is getting late, so you have decided to leave. Oh, wow, I just remembered. I'm supposed to actually check the dang TV on Sundays. Well, aren't I just a big pile of the dum-dum? All right, well, that's okay, that's okay. Mental notes before I go to the dang computer, talk to internet friend, look at the dang TV, see what happens. You might be surprised! He says, not knowing if he'll be surprised or not. And thus a Junpei approaches with his purple backpack of power. Sup, dude? How'd you do on the exams? I'm satisfied. Seriously? Man, I'm a laughing stock. After the results were posted, I heard I heard these two cute girls talking. They were saying I had a one-track mind. Yeah, but they be spitting facts, though. Well, I won't let it get to me. We might be getting another girl on our team anyways. Uh-huh, okay. Whatever, dude. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. Who approacheth? It's ye! Ye, 'tis of thee. Hey, Dai, you want to practice today? Yeah, sure. Me too, but I might be a little late. Don't worry about my knee, all right? Later. You know that thing you're not supposed to tell anybody? I'm gonna loudly tell you to not tell people about it again. He's hiding something. You should probably go to the kendo team practice after school. Or, as some people would say, kendo practice. We're not practicing being a kendo team, we're practicing kendo. Hey, Chihuahua. All right, so the exact amount of money I have right now is 8,500. Gotcha. I'm definitely gonna have to head to Tartarus before I can get that money back. I would have saved a little bit of extra money if I knew I was able to get a social link with frickin' Tanaka of all people. It's time for practice? You go on ahead. He doesn't seem like he's himself, but I do want more Chariot Arcana levels, so off I go to slap some sticks. Stick slap. Stick slap. Even though the sound for the slapping is not synced up well very much at all. The workout is tough but fun. You have accomplished nothing. You don't see Kazushi. After finishing the training, you decide to go back to the dorm, where you definitely, absolutely bump into him. On the walk there, oh, you see him in incredible pain. You see Kazushi. He is clutching the knee. Hey, Dai, what's up? You're probably wondering where I've been. Hospital again? You remember what we talked about last time? Of course you do. You remember everything. Yeah, I'm kinda... Apparently that's considered weird, but yeah, I tend to remember everything I'm told. I just got back from the hospital. I had the results from my last exam. Hey, Dai, yeah. Damn it, I can't. Do you want to use my shoulder? Is that macho enough? Okay, there you go. Thanks, Dai. Sorry to be such a pain. I knew it had to be something. I was like, I didn't know what specifically to give him. Funny, huh? I was trying to shit out my shoes and I fell. It's a good thing you were around. If I had been someone else, then the rest of the team would have found out. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Well, time to go back to hiding my injury. Your relationship is stronger now. Whatever. As the protagonist remains entirely confused by this. I definitely appreciate the stylistic changes made to social link rank ups in later games, instead of making it seem like you just gain a new social link every single time. I'm gonna go train by myself. I have to train even though practice is over. The big meet's not that far off. You're leaving, right? Later, dude. Let's train together sometime. I don't know if we're gonna be able to if you constantly have a hurt knee. That's just my personal opinion, though. I could be entirely incorrect.
Where have you been?
Places. What's it to you? Now, let's go to Tartarus later. I need to get back into the swing of things. Can't let you leave all the fun to you guys. All right, well, I'm actually not opposed to it. Is everybody feeling okay enough for it? Everyone seems to be healthy. Well then, yeah, I don't see any reason why not. I did get everybody a bunch of stuff. So yeah, let's go. And off we go to see what he can do. As I give people a bunch of the stuff that I bought for them. Considering the amount of money I spent on you guys, I deeply hope if you would appreciate the armors that I got you. All right, assuming, oh God, did you already have the things that I've got? That would suck. No, you've got a red vest, which is not as good as a bulletproof vest, as I would hope. Anyway, here, have some inline skates. Because I feel like that would honestly make things harder to dodge. Thanks, make good use of it. Yeah, well, you friggin' better, man. Junpei isn't here. I really, really wish that when I go over and I ask about the status of my teammates, that I'm told, oh, they ain't here. Then again, hang on, hold up. Admittedly, for the smallest amount of what it's worth, I think I might have saw some dialogue saying something about somebody not showing up if we went, but I also think it only displayed after I already said that we should go to Tartarus. So I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a design flaw, if I'm being honest. Anyway, here, have some stuff. Okay, well, as incredibly frustrating as that is, and it is, it's Junpei that we're missing, and Junpei is known for missing. So, this is probably not going to work. In fact, it's probably an absolutely asininely stupid idea, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can beat that enemy. If I can, fantastic. If I can't, well, it's a bummer. All right. Is it possible for me to get something here? Let's see. Ah, Jack Frost. Jack Frost. I want Jack Frost, but oh, that's not good. I want Jack Frost. I can get Alp. No, I don't want Alp. Well, that's a butts. Okay. I'm getting rid of Aramaitaya for this, but at the same time... Wait, did I say I didn't have the ability to do ice? I'm full of the stupid. Okay, just want to quickly check. So, basically, the thing is, you do fire, I wouldn't have the ability to do fire anymore, I'd be getting more ice. And I just kind of... Well, the entire idea, the reason why I would is because I don't have ice, but I do have ice, so doing that would make no sense. Okay. Let's just go forward. Let's fight this monster. Let's see what happens. I saved before I tried. If it'll either go well, or it won't. Time to see if Junpei's constant missing, but occasional ability to use items is ultimately going to end up messing me up. Although, I gotta say, if I end up winning this, it's not gonna look good for Junpei. Proceed with caution. I will do my best. Oh god, it's a bunch of damn tables. All right, well, you can win. I'm certain of it. All right, well, we're about to find out if I can. All right.
I'm afraid you'll have to defeat it to proceed.
As if that was different than any of the other times I've had to fight shadows to move forward. It's not. All right, well, just judging by all of the fire that I'm seeing shoot out of these, that cup there, my brain tells me that fire probably isn't gonna work, so I wanna try ice first. Let's find out. The answer was yes. All right. Although at the same time, it does not look like they actually did much damage, which would be a bit of a problem. Oh well.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
That I did. All right, well, let's see how much an all-out pile-on does. Come on, at least 1/4 of health. That counts, I suppose. Do I have any items that do ice damage? No, merely purifying more ice. Unfortunate. All right, well, unfortunately, at the rate that they can poison, I feel like trying to heal that's just kind of a dumb idea, but there you go, I guess.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Please do. I'm going to hit them with a wind spell and see if that does anything. It's a bit of a crapshoot whether or not wind is a good thing against fire or not, depending on the series. And
Eva is unconscious. Can you revive her?
I don't actually know if I can. I don't think I can, actually. Yep, nope, I can't. That is not something I can do. Yeah, okay, so this is not going to work. But I tested it out, and I wanted to try. Then again, at the exact same time, I almost feel like having Junpei really wouldn't have prevented what just happened. I think what I need to do is do my best to get a persona with a multi-hitting ice move. Something that hits a little harder than what I've got right now. That might be the best course of action. Alright then, I'm just gonna take a step back and I will be back after I have died. That's such a morbid thing to say, but it's not incorrect. And that's incredibly helpful, thank you. And so I have returned to you all once more. As I saved while inside of Tartarus and not outside of Tartarus like I really should have, I do in fact have no choice but to at least try to accomplish something while inside this place. So I guess we're gonna try and get ourselves a little bit stronger. And you know what? It's not all bad. I'm able to get myself at least a little bit of money, so that would be good. And on top of that, if possible, I'd like to grab some personas maybe, and then maybe I could actually get Jack Frost proper, and that would be swell and great and wonderful if possible. Luckily, Junpei isn't actually the most necessary here. Really, it's Akihiko and his electric magic that's going to help with all of these damn heat balances and what have you. They're primarily the thing that I have to deal with in this place. So, no problems, really. Zip, zap, zoobity-bap, and other such things of that nature. Alright. So yeah, some experience, hopefully some personas, all that good stuff. It should work out. All in all, I feel like this will be a worthwhile amount of, use of my time. And as I speak, I have a sneeze building up in my schnoz. And boy howdy, let me tell you, it's really starting to hurt. And I wish I would either sneeze. Double up. You have the chance to double up. If you want, you can pick a second card from a new shuffle. However, one or more of the new cards may be blank. If you select a blank card, then you'll lose the original card you selected and walk away with nothing. Yeah, okay, sure. Because I'm not going to sneeze, and I'm just in pain. Okay. I already have that one, though. So this was entirely pointless. That was a colossal waste of my time. Thank you for that game. Much appreciated. Except it wasn't. It wasn't appreciated at all. Seems you've somehow been separated. Excuse me?
Not sure what this is. Maybe you can tell me.
Perhaps I can. Could we maybe regroup? Is that an option?
Everyone, return to the leader.
Thank you. Here, take this. Oh, apparently you found a Zyognia gem. And you found a Nagalagio gem. So that's some fire and electric gems right there. Okay. Not exactly planned by any stretch, but I think I grabbed a couple items that I wouldn't have been able to grab otherwise. So we take those. Well, gladly accepted. I am 9,000% positive that I was in the middle of doing the actual attack that was necessary to get the preemptive strike. I'm fine with not getting the preemptive strike. I just want to, not get constantly punched whenever I'm obviously trying to sneak attack. I get it, I'm not great at stealth, but come on. There's gotta be a limit to that sort of thing. And yes, you continue to double thing, thank you for that. Really, I never bothered to actually learn what these things, okay, well, first things first, let's electrocute them. It's always a good thing to start with. It missed, so God only knows if that is or is not what we need to do. Okay, well, that's a pain. Okay, well, how about we just shoot the damn bird?
The enemy is weak against electricity.
Well, isn't that incredibly convenient? And I wish that was the case, but it ended up not being the case. All right, then, well, as much as I'd rather not, at the very least, I know that we'll be able to use electric spells to get our way through this. So I shall. Prepare yourselves to get zip-zapped. You absolute butts. Good lord, all right. And electrify. Zip-zap.
Yes, Akihiko defeated another enemy.
And once more, just get rid of all of these fools in one fell swoop. Akihiko has been an extraordinarily useful get for the team. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I feel like a lot of things would have been significantly easier had we had him from the start. I suppose that's why we were forced to wait a little. And we've been separated again. I found the access point. What do you want to do? Let's keep going. I don't really have any desire to leave.
I'll keep looking around then.
Please do. Oh, I found the stairs. Okay, well then there you go. Here you go. Oh, and apparently you found an immunity suit. which I think is just something slightly worse than what I'm currently using. Yeah, dang. That was almost better. It isn't, but it was almost better. Also, hang on a second. Hold up. Yeah, I know you don't like standing around, so shut your face. Bulletproof shirt. That's weird. Then why do I have 2 of these for spares? That's odd. All right, well, guess it doesn't really matter. Anything else? Nope. Also, yeah, I forgot. You're also capable of healing. That's good to know. Let's make an immediate turn over this away and stab him! And stab him! It just never stops stabbing. So anyway, I started stabbing. Also, apparently, this is considered a different creature altogether than the things that I've been going up against. It looks nearly identical in every conceivable way, but apparently it's not. Because it is entirely immune to fire. Good to know. How about some wind?
Only one more.
All right, well, it wasn't weak to it, but it killed the hell out of it. So ultimately, same general conclusion.
This is ice. Use it up. One enemy.
Okay, so then no, that is an enemy that I've been fighting before. I just didn't use the thing. I never analyzed it, so I thought it was a new enemy, and that made me, yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, so could you guys maybe start giving me cards for personas I don't have? That would be really super appreciated if you could do that, because as is, I feel like I'm accomplishing absolutely nothing, and I don't like that feeling. It's a very negative feeling. Like, the whole point of me even bothering to go in here was the hopes of being able to get some more personas so I could maybe fuse some better ones together, but you just constantly keep trying to give me Asparus over and 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 over again. And I don't know if you know this, but that's kind of frustrating and annoying.
3 enemies detected. Strike first.
I will do that as soon as I check something really quick. Yep. Saving time!
A wisely
I've made that executive decision. Punch those birds! Punch those birds until they can no longer move.
stunning victory.
They can't even feel the dumb little beak faces anymore. And I've already got Angel. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let me take another quick look just to be on the safe side, because I feel like I've been seeing absolutely nothing more than a bunch of Asparuses and Angel over and over and over again. So, yep, Asparus and Angel, I definitely have those. Those do not help me. I suppose I could use the Persona Compendium to get a few more, but I really shouldn't have to. I should be able to just get them here. So come on, stop making this so difficult. Oh God, why are you shiny and pink? Oh God, it's the Hogans.
Enemies have been detected.
Oh, but
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
I do not fancy our odds right now, if I'm being perfectly real with you. Oh, that's a horrible sign. Yep, we're leaving. Running away. Nope. We ain't dealing with that. We are not dealing with that today. Nope. If that's the kind of thing that they're gonna dish out with just a single attack, then I'm not messing with them. We'll come back and fight those at a later point. I knew that the pink and shiny thing meant that they were gonna be exceptionally stronger than the average. That's how it's always been. But still, there was the faintest possibility that we were gonna be good enough to be able to take care of them right from the get-go. It didn't end up being the case, but it was possible. You can't argue against that theory. Oh boy.
Strike first.
All right, fine then, I guess. Here's hoping we don't miss. Okay, get some doubles. Get some daily doubles, some triple troubles, and other such things.
Remain.
And I punch the hell out of that ghost.
Has defeated an enemy.
Cool. That's the exact opposite of what I need right now in my life. Oh, I don't like it when that happens. You tried, but you failed. Oh, crits.
Don't get careless.
Thank you. The odds of it are very low, but I took the chance. All right. Just make sure that it stays dead. And punch it. Oh, boy. The burning. The unyielding, unending amount of the burning. All right, well, every monster we kill makes us a little itty bit stronger. Just that itty bit. And okay, Pixie. Not a great persona, but you know what? It's one that I don't have and I can use for fusion. Thank you, game. I will gladly take that. Actually, you know what? I've decided to use SKU for healing this time. not use, ask. You're good to go. Thank you. Alrighty. Oh, ho, ho, hello there. Let's see. If I could maybe get the treasure coin out of you, well, that'd be great. Yeah! Apparently, no matter what, they always have the enemy advantage. That is really frustrating if I'm being real. Alright, doesn't really matter. Boom. Alright, that takes care of my lack of money. I can now sell things off so that I can be properly scammed. Which is, like, probably one of the dumbest things I've ever said in my life. I'm going to intentionally get scammed because I mean, I'm assuming this means I get a social link with Tanaka. If that is the case, then I do not regret this choice because I feel like I'm just paying that much money to get a social link at that point. In which case, that's fine. I'm down for that. Okay. I mean, it's barely any different than having to get an absurdly a large amount of, you know, a certain stat in order to get a different social link. You're still spending time and money. In real life, yeah, no, obviously that would be asinine and completely stupid, and I would never do that. But this isn't real life. It's a video game, and I can do whatever I want. My goodness, we have gotten rather lucky. The odds of that were next to absolutely nothing, but I still dared to dream. All right, well, let's take care of you dudes. Up top. All right, now we smack around the ghosts. Oh. Seeing as how you were already knocked down, does that mean, yeah, I was mildly worried about that possibility. And I was right to be. All right, punch the ghost. And I'd rather continue smacking things, but instead, let's go with the whole Healy thing. There we go. And now, no matter what it does, unless it decides to use one of its dark spells, doesn't matter, because we knocked him over. Well, and that's very good, because it's time to do the big punches. And Viola. Yes, I do tend to have that sometimes. And another useless Persona card, so I won't freaking bother. Just give me more experience. Could I level up? Yes, I could. Thank you very much. And Asparus levels up. Not that that really amounts to literally anything. I'm hoping to maybe get Jack Frost. Maybe Jack Frost has the ability to hit multiple enemies with ice magic. It would certainly be helpful and handy. So, obviously, the answer is likely no. But I'm daring to dream. Ah, you want me to use Garu skills, huh? Alright, well, I can do that. That's no problem. Alright, well, that's one less enemy to have to use Garu spells on. So, thank you. Good lord, you hit for like a freaking dump truck. Alright, now it is time for the Garus. Let's just give him one of these. Like so. Turn that puddle into an even bigger, meltier puddle. Then we just up straight and kill this one. Take him out of the equation entirely. And then we knock down the last puddle. I don't know how on earth you're supposed to knock down a puddle, but I found the way. I am aware of the circumstances. It is unnecessary for you to tell me every single time. Seriously, I think I know when we're able to do an all-out attack or not. And up. Okay, I don't think I'm actually currently holding on to that one, so we take them. And there we go. How about you guys? Have you guys made anything resembling progress to maybe leveling up?
I'm just saying it'd be very useful if you did. I mean, it's cool and good that I've become stronger, but I'd prefer if you guys were also kind of more badass.
Not that you aren't. I mean, not that they aren't doing well. They are doing very well. But still, I thinking, you know what I mean. Okay, interesting. How is that not a preemptive attack on the enemy side? Weird. All right, well, I don't know what they're weak to, so it's time for the daily game of hit them with stuff and see what happens. And all right, I miraculously managed to find the right one on the first try. You fools, don't you realize that sharing a head only makes you doubly weak? Just gotta take out the head, kill both of them. Why are you like this, though? Now I'm gonna have to do it all over again.
Prepare to be attacked. The enemy
Yeah, I'm aware of what they're weak to now. Sheesh.
Please hit. This thing won't give up.
All right, well, just
remain.
do some of that. The 4-punch. All right, well, at this juncture, it feels almost like a complete and total waste of SP to do something like that. Now watch and be amazed as this enemy does something incredibly awful. Oop. Such as charming one of my teammates to cause this to happen. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should have actually used the ice magic. Or what if I decide to be stupid?
Hey, are you alright?
Wow, why'd you do that? She did a lot of damage to me. Why aren't you doing that kind of damage numbers to our enemies, lady? Sheesh. Alright, should be this one. It was. Alright, well, that was mildly annoying. Oh, and I think that was the sound of leveling up. Alright, well, it's all good. I could have sworn that was going to not be a dead end, but it was. And the way forward ended up being right next to the dead end. Oy vey. Okay. Oh, that's double the treasures. I want double the treasures, double the power, double the fun. Oh dear, that's a lot of them. You were weak to
You win.
wind. Gotcha. All right then. You fool! You absolute buffoon again!
Stay cautious.
Do you not understand how these such things work? Clearly you don't. I'ma use my powers to attack the one guy that probably is gonna get the hurt the least from that. All right. As more often as I've been getting my ass kicked in this game than I have in others, it is nice to see that the resistances are seriously resistances. Like, this character is resistant to electric attacks. And they really friggin' are. It does nothing. That's a really nice change of pace. Usually it's never nearly that noticeable.
That was a close one.
All right, give me that shuffle time. Okay, it was big ol' honkin' waste of time. Yep, completely and totally wasted time. Thank you for that. Useless shuffle. All right, give me that odd morsel. And then give me that odd morsel. All right, cool. Things that can heal me, but are also probably not going to be all that good either.
Ain't that just swell?
All right, well, good day to all of you. Oh, God, it's a big shiny one. All right, no, though, why? Great, now I'm going to get absolutely beasted on by a bunch of, okay. By a bunch of these dudes. Yep. I'd like to leave.
You're being targeted.
Indeed, thank you. If at all possible, I'd really like to not die here because I've actually made something resembling decent progress, and I'd like it to not completely fail. Thank you. I actually managed to accomplish my goal of getting a little bit stronger here and there, and gaining personas and money, and to have that all immediately invalidated because an enemy made things stupid would really just kind of really chat me.
Hey, some cash. Nice.
Nice. Hey,
Yes, I found something cool.
fantastic. If one of you could find the stairs, that would be aces. I found this. You found the stairs. Hey, give me some stuff. Ooh, brass knuckles. I think that's entirely useless, though, because Akihiko's already got. Then again, I suppose I could use them. And once again, we have reached here. And what have we learned? We're not strong enough as it stands to take care of business yet, so we're not gonna. We are instead gonna just straight up leave. Well, actually, I'd like to take a quick look inside the Velvet Room real quick just to see what we can actually make with all of the personas I've accumulated. That first and foremost. If I could get myself something, you know, real fine and dandy with some ice magics, well, that would be swell. I'd be very, very appreciative of that. All right, let's see here. I mean, I'd like Jack Frost, but, you know, I'll take whatever I can freaking get. So, interesting. Don't I already have Nekomata? Yeah, I do, so that would be entirely pointless. It'd be more than pointless. It'd be silly. All right, what if I did some triangles? Everybody everywhere loves triangles. Nothing I could make, I could tell you that much. My goodness. I could make that. Oh, it would have Bufu and Zio. Strength stat would be absolutely abysmal. Hang on a second. Yes, thank you for that. Just very quickly, would I be getting rid of any of the things that I have that are good for strength? No, actually, I wouldn't. Instead, it would just give me the ability to use both Bufu and Zio in the same persona. I'ma take that. I said, I'ma take that. Sheesh. Went through all the trouble. Seriously. And give it a much. You're creepy as all hell. I guess I have no choice but to protect you. That's the kind of confidence I'm looking for in something that's going to be protecting me from dying. And there we go. And there we go. And an Auto Tarukaja. That's always good. And it eventually learns Mudo. All right. Not bad. We'll take it. That being said, ho hum, ho hum. Hum 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 ho. All right, let's see here. I kind of want to make Jack Frost, but that's my primary attacking one. Oh, actually, if I use my brain matter for once in my sorry existence, then I just, and I say just might, be able to instead do this. Register him. Yes, you might see where I'm going here. The compendium has been updated. And then, if you're following me, and I think you guys might, you guys are smart, you guys are clever, you know what the haps are. Then I can take this and fuse it with this, and then I get myself some Jack Frost, like so, yes. Hee-ho, and all that good stuff. This persona seems to be holding something within itself. Excuse me. Things such as this occur every now and then. Go ahead and raise this persona. In time, it will produce a special piece of equipment. I'm Jack Frost. Nice to meet ya, hee-ho. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm certainly curious. It's got even a big fancy thing right there. And a big pile of extra agility. My goodness. All right. I will take that. Thank you very much. And then I take a quick look-see-loos at what I've got working for me here. You, which ain't much of anything. You. Okay, so I've got my Bufu, and I got my Zio, and that's good. And I got also more Bufu and some other stuff. Okay. Then I can go back to the compendium and re-grab my angry comma or apostrophe. And then I'll have my access back to fire, and we'll be fine. Gotta remember what it was called. I don't remember. Odd? Shouldn't it be like way stronger than that? Oh, I guess not. All right, well, whatever. Here you go. Have a big pile of money. Woo! And there we go. And I'm feeling moderately better. Not super great. I didn't really get anything super amazing out of this, but I'm experimenting. I'm doing what I can. I'm trying my best. To the dorms, where maybe Junpei would like to join us next time. Is it because he's depressed about midterms? Is that the problem? Because that's a big pile of butts. Why you gotta be all like that? I'm no longer in great condition. I woke up significantly more grumpy, as is tradition. Oh, and suddenly after school. Class has ended for the day. What you gonna do with it? I don't know, maybe make a friend. What happened, Couldn't you barely pass your exams? You having a bad day? Bruh. All right, then. Well, that is an option, and I'm not opposed to it, but I also don't know how far along in that I can even go. Oh, dear. All right, well, how about I go over Oh, yeah, you know what? This is actually the perfect plan. The perfect crime, you might even say. I'm gonna head over to the mall. I'm gonna sell all my stuff that I don't need. That's gonna give me more than enough money for what I do need. You see where I'm going with this. Then, instead of doing the coffee thing at night, I'll do it during the day today, and then I can swing on right by back on over to the mall and get scammed out of my money. Just all according to plan. There you go. Feeling pretty good about it. Let's roll with this. This is a plan just stupid enough to be idiotic. And that's all we need in this life. A good plan to be an idiot. Okay, brain matter. Right, sell stuff. I guess I got rid of my giant brain. I didn't even realize it. Oh. Okay, so. I definitely don't need this or this. The amenity suit's not any use to anybody either, so that's fancy-pantsy. And then I scroll myself all the way down here. There you go. Have yourself a treasure coin. I'm gonna need to sell at least a little bit more than this. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to do what I want. All right, well, I know that the inline skates are the best thing, so I can instead sell all this stuff. There we go, and that gives me 4 cups of the nasty-ass coffee and the 20,000 to be scammed. I am prepared. All right, I am at the cafe. The cafe? Yeah, that works too. The cafetorium, the cafe. Wait, is that where that can't be where coffee or cafe came from. That must be just a coincidence. Or is it? Dun dun dun! Who the hell knows? At least I'm charming. At the end of the day, at least I'm a very charming fella. It's getting late, so you decide to head back to the damn dorms. Just so you can immediately turn around and go back. Crazy how that works.
Where have you been?
The mall! I was drinking some nasty-ass coffee. What shit to use? I want to talk to you guys. It's too bad. Her name is Fuka Yamagishi, right? Be nice if a girl who's in the same grade as me joined. Indeed it would, and I'm sure she will. Dude, my persona's getting stronger. It's really good at physical attacks, but his skills don't really change that much. Is that why my grades are so low? Yeah, I didn't know you had skills too. I was just joking. You know, now I'm depressed. I don't want to go to Tartarus now. Other than my electricity skills, it seems like my persona can only learn status-lowering skills. Status-lowering skills are very useful. Power isn't the only thing that wins battles. Can't believe my persona is actually teaching me something. It's almost as if my own inner potential is something that teaches me such things. What about you? I'm a little disappointed about Fuka-kun as well. It's quite difficult to find someone who has the potential. Would you feel more assured if you had more team members? Well, yes, actually, I very much would. Thankfully, Akihiko has rejoined the team. Yes it is. That has definitely been a massive boon, as it were.
And off I go to once again do a thing. But this time shall be different.
I'm gonna be honest, I never in a millionth years thought I'd actually see this dude in the flesh. Okay, I was actually kind of worried that he wouldn't even be here. Have you thought about what I told you last time? Wouldn't you like to be scammed by me? As a matter of fact, yes I would. Here you go. Have my money. I'll be in touch once your fortune has been made. Okay, but what about now, though? But. Alright, then I guess I have to come back later. Great. Now I get to drink 2 coffees. I just wanted to start a social link. I'm gonna be so massively disappointed if it turns out that I can't actually get one with this dude. I cannot stress that enough. I don't care if it's even I don't even care if it's considered a really bad one. I want to see what happens. It's not like I got anything better to do during the nighttime. Oh, and now someone is on my cell phone. You got a minute? I'm busy, yo. Oh, really? All right, later then. I don't make plans with anyone. Then again, I also don't think he actually was asking to do anything with me. So maybe I should have listened to him. Oopsie doodles. That one is my bad. All right, well, no matter how you look at things, I definitely need to get a little bit stronger. Otherwise, oh boy, we might be in for a big ol' heapin' helpin' of trouble. What do you want, Junpei? Sir Missalot von Skips Tartarus going? What's up, dude? So what do you think? About what? About Fuka?
Are we still going on about that?
Guys, you're either okay with not recruiting her, or everybody wants to recruit her and we're gonna do it anyway. Seriously, make up your minds. Of course, I haven't given up hope that she'll join our team. Dude, her face looks so familiar. I have yet to see it. She does look kind of weak, but it only makes me want to protect her, you know? Yeah, but what if they don't want to be protected? Then you just come off as a condescending jackass. So basically, you'll end up coming off like Junpei. Well, Junpei's a butt, but he's not condescending. That's not the word I'd use to describe it. Oh, so you want to hang out with me again, do ya? I haven't decided yet. Oh, well, I'll definitely be there, but I might be a little late. Don't worry about my knee, damn it. I spend so little time thinking about your knee, and you spend so much time reminding me about your knee. My goodness. All right, well, first and foremost, oh, hey, it's this dude. I'm Indagawa, in charge of integrative learning. In this class, I'll ease all your worries. It's psychotherapy through magic. All right, everyone, be very, very quiet. No talking. Silence! Were you surprised to hear me bring up magic? It's a recent proposal, so it's not well known yet. Here it is. Those who believe will be saved. Study hard, and I can beat your weak minds into shape. That's weird.
You're a weird dude.
Now then, let's get on with our first lecture on the basics of magic. We can use magic and who cannot. That'll be our starting point. Some of you might think that magic lets you do absolutely anything. Pulling pranks on people, hurting your enemies. If that's what you think, then you'll never learn magic. It's true of both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those with wicked hearts will either be powerless or be driven to ruin. There are so many evil people with magic powers that that's obviously not true. There's one more thing that can't be forgotten when learning magic. That is, a master. You should aspire to become as good as your predecessors, especially if you're studying different magic. If you don't have a master, learning the black arts will be impossible. When you begin your training, you'll have to live in two worlds at once, the real world and the dark realm. If you can't distinguish between these two, you're headed for certain disaster. You get the overwhelming impression that this isn't actually a teacher and somebody who just kind of broke in and started talking to the class. That's why the presence of a master is of the utmost importance. With that in mind, I'll move on to meditation, a standard practice in magical training. This is really going on for a while. I've got some hands out for you. You feel tired, and this guy is obviously talking cuckoo banana nonsense, but now then, it looks like it's time. If you're interested in the subject, try meditating before going to bed. Slowly recall the events of the day. It's like traveling back through time. If you do that flawlessly, you just might make a good magician. Ehehe. That's all for today. You stayed up and listened to the lecture, and for some reason that boosted your academics. I mean, granted, he's not wrong. We do perform magic abilities, just not in any of the ways that he thinks that is possible.
And then class ended for the day, so
Yeah, sure, let's go to practice, I suppose.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I bet you will catch up later. But will you mustard? Will you at least relish? I'm just saying. At the gymnasium, the sticks are a-slappin'. But literally, neither of the people that I joined this thing to talk to are even here. No, hang on, there we go, there's her. That good. I just got a text message from Kaz. It's for you, but he didn't know your address. It says, come to Iwataodai Station. What's he thinking? I skipped practice today, too.
How rude.
After practice, you go to the station and see what. I meant to say what was what, but it sounded more like what. Now I'm at the station. He be sitting. Hey, Dai, why are you running? You told me to meet you here, you big dumb. Yuko's pissed off, huh? Since I missed practice. I should have told you before, but the results. Apparently my hamstring is getting ripped apart. The doctor said if I keep this up, I won't be able to walk anymore. Okay, well then obviously don't keep this up. He said I put too much strain on it during practice. I'm pathetic. I just wanted to win. Oh, well, really? How can you say that? Kazushi seems annoyed. Every minute of every second is critical. I don't have time to waste. Dude, you're gonna lose function of your leg. I promised to be the #1 athlete in Japan. Okay, well, promised? Yeah, I promised, but he seems upset with himself. My nephew got into an accident and his leg got messed up. He can't walk right now. But if he goes through rehab, he might be able to recover. He says it hurts too much, though, so he doesn't want to do it. He's only 5. There's so many things he's never done. I made a deal with my nephew that, don't laugh, all right? If I become the #1 in Japan, he'll go through rehab. So I have to win this meet to make it to nationals. Yeah, but what about your freaking knee? You're just gonna end up like him. I appreciate your concern, but I can't worry about that now. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, especially the depressing conversations. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I was not anticipating so much drama and sadness when I first met you. Just have to keep it all inside. The only one I could talk to. Damn. And here I thought you actually had another friend. Okay, well, I mean, not that I'm not flattered by any stretch, but still, I feel like you could probably trust Yuka. That just seems like me, though. You guys seemed like you were pretty good friends, is all I'm saying. Anyway, give me that chariot. And social link 6. We're getting there, people. Yuko seems to figure things out pretty quickly, so she might say something to you, but tell her to talk to me directly. I don't want to put you in the middle of this, Dai. You really should confide in her. She's pretty swell, you know.
Just saying, it's a viable option is all I'm trying to get at here.
Welcome back.
Yes, it is true. I am here. Oh, that's strange. The number of victims seems to be on the rise again. Apparently the decline was only temporary. Huh? Does that mean that no matter how many shadows we defeat, more will just keep coming? If that's the case, then what's the point of fighting? Well, because we can lower the numbers. If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost. Our efforts have prevented the crisis from escalating. I guess you're right. You know, it's kind of creepy when you think about it. If we couldn't use our personas, then this whole city would be crawling with zombies. Well, not zombies. I mean, I'm just saying. That's too bad. No, we already talked.
Alright, then, fair enough.
Alright then. Now, let's, I'm obviously not gonna put any real money on it, but what do you want to bet? Will I actually be able to talk to him, or will I not be able to do anything? Also, was he actually the guy who insulted the online person? I mean, granted, he ran a shady TV series about selling junk that sometimes ended up being useful, but I didn't really consider him to be something like that. Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. I have some unfortunate news regarding your investment. Things are not running as smoothly as planned. It still has the potential to turn a profit, but I'd require an additional 10,000 yen to get things back on track. Are you actually serious right now? I don't have that money! Why is everything about everything gotta be such a pain? Just give me the damn social link! Do you think this game would be evil enough to make me constantly pour money into something that would ultimately give me literally nothing in exchange in the end? Do you think that's something I would be willing to do? I really hope that's not the case. I'm gonna be honest. The idea of that really depresses me, and I don't want to think that it's possible. I guess we'll find out soon enough, but I need more money. What will I do? Study and then sleep, obviously, because I'm full of too much of the dum-dum. God only knows when I'm going to end up having to do another one of those damn forsaken tests. Probably for the best. You feel sleepy, so you done go and done take a nap. As is the order of these things. And then it was Friday. Sometimes they say you gotta get down on Friday. But other times I feel like it's perfectly acceptable to just chill. You overhear a conversation. I heard from a younger guy in my club yesterday that the 10th graders are teasing someone. What, like bullying him? Poor kid, what's his name? I don't know. All I heard is that it's really a problem. I thought our school was peaceful too, but I guess it's not so much. There's literally no such thing as a school where people are not incredibly miserable at any given moment in time. Oh, sure, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are some people who are perfectly happy and content with the way things that are going on in their lives. But far more often than not, you're going to find people who are utterly miserable and constantly in a never-ending state of sadness and decay as they feel their life slowly being ripped from them by the school system. I say all this as someone who has experienced it firsthand. It is not a time I like to remember. Regardless, we must press onward. Quiet down, class. It's time to begin today's lecture. Progradido ado ricochet. Mr. Okada left early today, so today's lecture will be a little different. He looked fine, but he claimed he didn't feel well. Make sure you know what you've been eating, everyone, before you take a bite. Last time I related some basic magical knowledge. Today I'll add to that with a discussion of meditation. But first, let's review the ways that magicians meditate. To heighten your creative impulse, the source of all magical power, carefully observed in a real-world object and recreated in your head to the last detail. That's the Western style, but I'd also like to talk about the Eastern style of meditation. Meditation was actually refined in the East. Modern magicians adopted Eastern meditation for their own original style. Straighten yourself, take a deep breath, and concentrate. Those are the basics of Eastern meditation. You don't need much to meditate. All that's required is a quiet environment and some time. Doesn't take long, but you should allow at least 15 minutes for it. Now, for the practicalities. First, your posture. Choose a position you're comfortable in. Sit cross-legged is easy for most, or you could try the full lotus position. Called Kefkafusa. You can also meditate while sitting on a chair. Any position will work as long as you're relaxed. Once you can breathe comfortably, close your eyes and relax. Now that you've prepared yourself physically, let's focus on your mind and soul. None of this has anything to do with this. Why are we learning this in high school? I'm sorry, but this is absolutely weird. Imagine a symbol, perhaps a large tree or the moon. If you wish, it could be one of the gods of your own faith. However, do not empty your mind. That would actually be foolhardy. You'll run the risk of losing control of yourself. You feel incredibly tired and baffled and confused. But for the sake of academics, so what have we learned? To practice meditation is to imagine some sort of symbol. The Christian practice of prayer, for instance, is a heightened form of meditation. The image symbol is there for other reasons besides helping the meditation go smoothly, however. It can be dangerous to plumb the depths of your consciousness. By keeping a clear symbol in mind, you can avoid plunging over the edge. Go ahead and try meditating if you like. That's all for today. And somehow, some way, you gained academics through that. I mean, meditation is a thing. I just don't really expect that to be the type of thing that you learn in a high school. Oh, hello, what's all this? These girls are giggling and laughing. That could either mean good things or terrible things. They look nefarious.
So, I pretended to take a picture with my cell phone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that these are probably not on the up and up type gals.
And she freaked out and started crying. Like it was the end of the world. You should have seen the look on her face.
Bullying?
It was priceless.
In my jurisdiction, I think not.
Oh my god.
And that's with a W.
I have never laughed so hard in all my life.
If your response to anybody crying is uproarious laughter, then you're a horrible person. Yukari,
They're making fun of someone?
take a stand in some semblance. I don't actually expect her to confront them. That would accomplish literally nothing. But, you know, at least disagree.
Don't they have anything better to do?
Huzzah! She disagrees. Good. Good to know.
Huh?
Uh,
Where's that voice coming from?
What voice? I don't hear anything.
If the voice actress for that girl is who I think it is, that is incredibly funny.
What's wrong, Maki? Maki? Are you okay?
She had a freak.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
I can't stand girls like that.
Fair enough, but also I feel like something strange just went down in the neighborhood. Like, something noteworthy. Alright, well, obviously these are all lining up something fierce. Well, obviously. I mean, if I can finish up a social link, I mean, we're not actually close to finishing it, but it's the one I'm closest to. I'm down for it. I'll complete as many of these dang social links as I possibly can. I want to see if I can maybe prevent this guy from not losing access to his leg. That'd be pretty great. Anyway, here we are. The friendship is growing stronger. It could get stronger soon, or maybe it won't. Who the hell knows? Not I. Why are you asking me? You're a damn fool for even considering it.
Welcome back.
Yes, I am here. And I've decided I would like to take a bit of a break. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a swell old time, all things considered, in the next part. Well, I don't know if it'll be the immediate next part, but in my next recording session, we're definitely gonna hit that next full moon and, I don't know, probably eventually meet this Fuka girl at some point. That'd be swell, wouldn't it? And, yeah, I suppose that's really all there is to know. I don't know about anything else. Perhaps I'll make enough money to be scammed. That'd be fun. See you all then!